and welcome back to Football Manager 2018 with FC Groningen. The last time we met was a long time ago. It was in September. We are now at the end of November. And the reason is, basically, I've not been doing very well, and I've been playing for so long that I don't want to start where we're sat near the bottom of the table and in terrible form because I know I'm just going to get annoyed. So, I've played a hell of a lot of games. It's basically that was the last episode against Sporting, so let's go through them one by one. First up was a relatively easy game against ASWH in the Dutch Cup first round. Iberguren gets a hat-trick, Josh Onoma gets two as well, James Taylor gets a goal. Iberguren also missed a second penalty. He scored a penalty and missed a penalty. He didn't miss it, it was saved by the keeper. We win that one 6-0. Back in the league, a 1-1 draw with AZ Alkmaar, Jasper Carlsen with the goal for them, Tom van Veert with the goal for us very late on, grabbing a point that we didn't really deserve. In the Europa League Cup Group E, it's not the Europa League Cup, it's just the Europa League, or it's the Euro Cup. In this game, we end up beating Dinamo 4-2. Dino Hotic with two, Frank Dogbal with a goal as well, and Edis Iberguren. Hilal Sudani gets two goals for them. We win 4-2, gives us 3 nice points in that competition. And then we went on to play Ajax and we were battered 3-0. Hakim Ziyech and Joe were the goals for Ajax. At this point, I think we were 16th in the table. And then we managed to kind of claw it back. In the Europa League, a 1-0 defeat against Hapoel Beersheva at home, which is not a good result. We just could not score a goal. Dan Einbinder with the goal for Hapoel Beersheva, which I think put them top of the group at the time. Back in the league and another draw, this time against PEC Zwolle. Josh Onoma and Sekou Karamoko with the goals for us. Hassan Bande gets 2 goals for Zwolle. You'll notice Sekou Karamoko, who I said at the start of the season, we've loaned him out. Yeah, he's come back. If I click on him now, basically, he came back because he was on loan at Roda. He scored 6 goals in 9 games. And I thought, if we're struggling to score, let's bring that guy back. Back to the results, and in the Dutch Cup second round against FC Os, a 3-0 victory, James Taylor with a hat-trick. He's suddenly started scoring goals. From this point on, you'll see he scored quite a few goals. That victory does set up a third round tie in the mid to late 18th of December against Feyenoord, so I don't think we're going to go too much further in that competition. Back in the league and another draw, this time against FC Twente. James Taylor and Julian Green with the goals for us. Joel van Nijf scored an own goal and Benjamin Teta. This own goal from Joel van Nijf, ridiculous. Basically, a striker would be proud of this own goal. It was a cracking header. You'll see here, Jensen gets the ball, crossed in, Joel van Nijf at the back post, straight in the middle of the goal. Basically, we should have won this game. This was another game that we should have won and didn't. Back in the Europa League, and we managed to pick up a victory away against Hapoel Beersheva. Agim Ibrahimi with the only goal for us in the 82nd minute. It was late on. The moment that goal went in, I went a flat back 5, played one up top for the rest of the game. We held on for the win. And a return to form in the league as well, up against Go Ahead Eagles. James Taylor gets a hat-trick. Idis Iberguren also gets a goal. Milen Bars and Jari Oosterwijk with the goals for Go Ahead Eagles, gives us 3 points and a very comfortable victory. And again in the league, another victory. Josh Onoma with the only goal against NAC Breda, gives us 3 more points, climbs us all the way up to 10th place in the table now, which means the table's looking pretty decent as opposed to what it was a minute ago. And finally, in the Europa League, a 1-1 draw with Sporting. Edis Iberguren with the goal for us. Alan Ruiz with a goal in the 94th minute out of 94. Wasn't happy, didn't shut up shop early enough in that game. Meant we dropped points. I think we were top of the group at one point in that game. So yeah, looking at Group E in the Europa League, it's very close. Sporting are top on 10, us and Hapoel Beersheva both on 7 points. Dinamo are out of it. We have 1 game left in that. That is against Dinamo. That will be the next episode. Today we will have Roda JC and Willem II, both away games, which is disappointing. We are 10th in the table. Roda JC up there in 3rd, flying high in 3rd. And it's really annoying because I feel like Sekou Karamoko's probably helped them a hell of a lot in that. Willem II down in 8th, team that we in theory could catch because of the Europa League as well. We are 2 games behind most teams. PSV also in the Europa League, who are also 2 games behind most teams. We're almost done. Final thing. Kingsley Madu, 23-year-old Nigerian left-back. He's joined on a free transfer because I realised I only had 1 left-back. So he's come in for, I think, 2 years. He's got 2-year deal. He's getting paid a hell of a lot of money, but I couldn't seem to offer him any less. And I assume that's because he's non-EU and he's over a certain age, which means he has to get paid that amount of money. I don't know. I couldn't offer him less than 7.25k a week, which is a huge amount of money for someone who doesn't play for us often. We are actually now in December. It is the 1st of December at a calm and drizzly Roda JC Stadium, or whatever that's called. Parkstad Limburg Stadion. Did they get promoted last season? I don't think they were in our league last year, and they are flying ridiculously high at the moment. Okay, no, they finished 11th for the last 2 years in a row. They didn't just get promoted, but they're doing really well so far this season. One of the reasons why we've kind of turned around our form is because I've tweaked the formation a little bit. We've gone back to a standard 4-4-2. I still have the 4-2-2-2, whatever it's called, but it's not working this season, and I don't really know why. I haven't changed anything. I'm doing nothing different, really. The only difference is I've got some different players. So, unless the players that I've brought in are worse than the players that have left, but I don't think they are, because the only person that I'm thinking may have made a huge difference was Django Warmadan. But he was not very good. The starting lineup then is going to be Sergio Pat in goal, Konstantin Nabiu, Juna Toivio, Nicholas Friari, and Jol van Nijf as the back four. Midfield quartet, Dogboll, Onoma, ball handler, not ball handler, I know, it's ball halder, and Dino Hotic on the left-hand side. Sekou Karamoko is going to partner the Scottish wizard James Taylor up front, who has got 8 goals this season. Admittedly, 4 of them were in the Dutch Cup, so he's only got 4 in the league, but hopefully he can keep going. And Kingsley Madu's getting a squad number. He's never actually played for me. The team at the moment is getting a little bit stroppy. Like, they're saying that we're underperforming and so on, but I'm there thinking, I haven't changed anything. The only thing I've changed, like I said, is some of the players. So it's probably not clearly, but I'm blaming them, because that's the best way a manager should be. We've got to highlight straight away for Roda JC, through ball to Steven Petkov. We're 1-0 down after 1 minute 38 seconds. Seriously, we are 1-0 down already. Holler with a corner, 3.5 minutes on the clock. Rocheval crossed out to Holler again, back to Rocheval. Turns, finds Donk. Ryan Donk's there, he's hit the bar. Nelson's gone in, he's got it cleared. We could have been 2-0 down after 4 minutes. Right, normally we play on control. I'm going to play counter, because I feel like they are going to be attacking us for most of this game. I'm going to enable retain possession, which is going to change a hell of a lot of things, because we were playing direct passing, which apparently is not helping. 26 minutes, Dogboll with a cross in. Frieri's there, it's just over the bar. We've had an effort. Still nothing on target, but at least we've had a chance. So far, this game has not been very good. Defensively, Nabiu's on a 6.4, Toivio's on a 6.5, Jol van Nijf on a 6.5, and striker-wise, 6.5 for Taylor, 6.6 for Karamoko. This is going to be a defeat, isn't it? Jol van Nijf for the throw-on. To Bolhalder. Back to Van Nijf again. Bolhalder again in the middle. I'm trying to give him some games because he's very good, but I feel like he might not be as good as I need him to be. Frank Dogboll. Through to Josh Onoma, who's actually been really good. Lovely ball for James Taylor to run onto. Karamoko's at the back if he can find him. Crossed into Karamoko against his former teammates, I've just realised. And it's saved by the keeper. Friere with a free kick just inside our half. Onoma. Onoma to Bolhalder. Back to Onoma. Dogboll's got some space. Taylor. Taylor out to Frank Dogboll now. Josh Onoma once again. I'm wondering whether there's a language problem here. Bolhalder, Karamoko, James Taylor into the penalty area. He should put it in the back of the net. He's hit it just wide, and that is going to be our game, isn't it? We're going to get so many chances like that and just not put one in. Half time, we are 1-0 down, and do I say it? I feel like we might have been the better side. In terms of chances, we've had a lot of chances compared to them. They've had literally one chance and scored the damn thing. I'm keeping the same starting lineup. I'm tempted to bring off Konstantin Nabiu because I feel like he's the one who was at fault for the goal. 10 minutes into the second half, we're not seeing anything happen at all. Dino Hotic with a corner out to Frank Dogboll. Past to Karamoko, has an effort, it's going to get cleared. Nicolaisen, Rocheval. This cannot be a counter-attack goal for them. Rocheval into the area, he's had a go. Sergio Pat makes a questionable save, gives away a corner. Holler to take the corner. Out of the edge of the area, Rocheval takes it round one, has a go, taking a deflection, and it's offside. Good. 60 minutes in, we need to change something. James Taylor is going to come off. Who have I got on the bench who can play up there? Tom Van Veert, I guess. He's probably the best option. Dino Hotic. Hotic isn't doing so well, so let's bring on Ibrahimi. That will do for now. They've got a corner. I'm just changing it to attacking. It's probably a terrible idea. It was saved by Sergio Pat. 70 minutes, demanding some more. We're not getting anything at all. We've had 2 shots on target and none in the second half. Free kick for Roda. Freire gets it clear. Ryan Donk's going to chase it down, but hopefully... Seriously? Who is this? Who are you? Jorvan, you're injured. Okay, I'll let you off just because you're injured, but you should have really got there ahead of Ryan Donk. Van der Linden crossed in. Nelson's at the front. We're 2-0 down. We've lost to Roda JC. They've had 10 shots on target. 10 out of 15 shots have been on target for them. We have a highlight. There's still 15 minutes left to play. Jorvan Nij for the header. Not a great header. And Rocheval runs down the right-hand side. He's going to cross it in. Yes, he does. Steven Petkov's there. We are 3-0 down. What an embarrassment. Jorvan Nij has dropped to a 5.9. 5.9 for just defenders. How can I stop defenders being junk? Madu's going to come on, make his debut. I mean, I feel like it's probably a bit too little too late. Not that he's going to be able to do anything anyway. Madu with the throw. 9 minutes left to play. Karamoko. Ibrahimi doesn't get it. Yes, he does. Van Veert's there. It's a weird save from Dirksen to corner. Frank Dogbol to take the corner. Into the middle. Cleared by Ryan Donk. Back out to Frank Dogbol if he can bother to run. Ibrahimi. Josh Onoma, edge of the area. Have a go, son. He's been tackled. Oh, seriously, we're just dicking about on the ball. Not actually doing anything with it. Rocheval. Counter-attack now. Nelson's going to get it. Nelson takes out wide, crossed in, Danny Holler, runs into the area, going to cross it in again, at the back, Ibrahimi's get it clear, Soren has a go, deflection off of everybody, Ibrahimi, the highlight's still ongoing, Karamoko, Van Veert needs some support, Karamoko is that support, Madu's there running if you can find him, Ibrahimi's also there, crossed in, Van Veert's there, cleared, Onoma on the volley, deflected, Madu's going to get it back. And that's just awful. Just awful. We haven't scored. We have had 3 shots on target, and the keeper hasn't had a save to make, really. 93rd minute. That is going to be the end of the game. Karamoko's not going to really care if he does anything with the ball. Toivio, Ballhalder. Ballhalder out to Ibrahimi. I don't know why I'm commentating because we've lost 3-0 to Roda JC. They are a mid-table side at best, and we've just got battered by them. Aggressively, I'm not happy with that result. Right, and now let's dish out some fines. First up is Constant Nabiu, 2 weeks' wages fine. Next up, Nicholas Frieri. He's going to get a 1 week fine. Yep, you can get one of those. Jorvan Nij, you can get a fine as well. You can get a 2 week fine. Who else played badly? The rest of you got lucky there. Nabiu feels his fine was unfair. You were terrible. Let's have a chat with you. As a defender, you need to be a footballer and able to defend. Your distribution is poor. Your tackling has been poor. Sure, I don't think it's fair. No, I don't blame you, but you're useless. Like, Fieri accepted his fine. You're Van Nij. Come here, buddy. You were awful. You need to be able... you're tackling... I mean, you were just crap. Can I not just say you were crap? Tackling, okay, you actually accepted that one. Match number 2 of the episode then. 9th place, Willem II. We need to pick up points. We are 5 points off of the drop zone. We are 20 points off of first place. This is a absolute disastrous season. Currently, the board, they're not displeased with me, but that's only because I did really well with them last season. If last season we finished about 6th, I reckon I would probably be sacked by now. We are changing it up slightly. I'm going to go back to the 4-2-4 formation with the actual wingers that might try and do something when they play a game of football. In goal, we're going to have Sergio Pat. Back 4, Dakanam comes in for the absolutely appalling Constant Nabiu. Toivio and Friere are the 2 central defenders. Kingsley Madu is also there. I've kept Friere in purely because he actually accepted his fine. The other 2 had a strop. So, one's been dropped because he's injured. The other one's been dropped because he's useless. Josh Onoma and Christian Frydek are the 2 central midfielders. Frydek, he's been really tired lately, and I don't know why, hence why he didn't play in the last game, so he's come back in. David Aguinaga, the Ecuadorian winger, is going to get a start today. Frank Dogbolt is the right-sided midfielder. Karamoko and James Taylor are the 2 strikers, and I'm hoping Aguinaga and Dogbolt are going to get a lot more opportunities to get the ball in the box. I am genuinely concerned that I am going to get sacked. Like, this is something that is really quite high on my list of things not to do with FC Groningen. First up was, or things to do was to get into Europe. Done that, tick. Second up was not get sacked. So yeah, this season could be interesting. 10 minutes in, no highlights whatsoever, but there has been a shot for us, and it wasn't on target. What a surprise. Freire with a free kick on the halfway line. Frydek, Anoma, Dogbolt's making a run. Dogbolt's there. Dakenam's there to his right if he needs him. Dogbolt does find Dakenam, crossed in. Aguinaga's at the back post, and great save from the keeper. It's a goal kick, it wasn't a save, he just looked like he saved it. 25 minutes in, and we are having a lot of shots, 6 in total now, and not one on target. And Frank Dogbolt's now gone and got himself injured. Great, right, Dogbolt is going to get replaced. We have Bakuna on the bench. I guess he's probably the best option. Is he an inside forward? He's more of a winger. On support. One thing I'm going to do, which is probably a dangerous thing, is I'm going to just tell him shoot on sight. Just do it. Just have a shot. 40 minutes into the game, then we have a highlight, and it looks like it's going Willem Twy's way. Bertrams back towards Hay. Hay across Bertrams once again. Are we going to tackle him, or are they going to actually have a chance? Lewis, Sol's being pushed back again. Hay on the... I want to say David Hay. It's not David Hay. Mans, bit of space, runs into it, crosses the ball in. Sol's there. Bertram's there. Lewis is there. Off the bottom of the post. Cleared by Nicolas Freire. That was really lucky. They've had 3 shots in one move. It looks like we're going to go in at half-time at 0-0. And again, the problem we are having is we cannot score a goal to save our lives. Strike force. Karamoko's had 0 chances. 0 chances. Passionately. Show everyone what you're capable of. Sure, maybe. I don't know. First highlight of the second half, and it looks like we might actually see some action. Bowalder back to the keeper, Marsman. Why aren't we closing him down? Why are we not closing the keeper down and putting any pressure on him? Lewis gets round Madu. Whoever the centre-back was. Sol into the area. Has a go, puts it in the back of the net. We're going to lose to Willem Twy. Is there a way where I can tell my players to shoot on target? Have a go, son. Okay, Freire's going to get the ball. Can he cross it in? Do something with it. Josh Anoma, edge of the area. Going backwards. Going away from the goal. That's fine. Bakuna, flicked on header. Jimmy Taylor's there. We've had a shot on target and we've put it in the back of the net. It's one apiece. Don't celebrate, mate. You've had as many goals as shots on target. Karamoko is coming off. He's just doing nothing at the moment. I don't know what it was, but at Roda, he was on fire. Comes back to us. Scores a goal in his first game back. Think, brilliant. I've got something here. Junk. In case you didn't realise, I just brought on Ibaguren for him. I'm thinking Aguinaga's going to be coming off any second now as well, as he's on a 6.4. Madu's on a 6.4 as well. Is there something wrong with this game where fullbacks just aren't very good? Just in general, fullbacks are just always terrible. 6.2 rated Aguinaga. Julian Green is going to come on. Julian Green's been dropped because he's been awful, but I guess if everyone's awful, maybe he's the best of the awful. I don't know. 20 minutes left to play. We're not getting any highlights. There's been a total of 3 shots on target all game and 2 goals. This is just a dull match. I'm going to demand more. There's about 10 minutes left to play. I just want to highlight now. There we go. Sergio Pat with the goal kick over the halfway line. Ibaguren doesn't bother going for a header. Willem Twy's ball through to Lewis into the area. Crossed it in. No, he doesn't. Why didn't he cross that? Why did he go greedy? Final 5 minutes and there is a highlight. Dakenam with the throw. James Taylor gets tackled, wins the ball back, luckily. Anoma, Frydek out to Dakenam. Can he cross it in? Yes, he can. Ibaguren's there, and Aegis Ibaguren has made it 2-1 with 5 minutes left to play. First up, concentrate. Second up. Right, we're dropping back, buddies. We're dropping back. Any of you, can you play anywhere other than striker? You can play just behind the striker. What about you? You cannot. Right, so you're going to drop back to there. Go play that side. Go there. You can be a... Sure, probably a terrible idea. Right, 5 minutes left to play. We've gone a little bit more defensive. Let's hold on to this lead if we can. Into injury time. 4 minutes of it in total. Toivio's got a free kick. He's had a go. What a save from the keeper. It's cleared by Lewis. 2 minutes left to play. 30 seconds left to play now. Freire, ball forward to Dakenam. Hopefully this is just the final highlight. Frydek, Bakuna. Bakuna, where's he going to go with it? He's not going to go anywhere. Frydek gets the ball back. Josh Anoma. Frydek again, 15 seconds. Ibaguren. James Taylor's there if he can find a through ball. He does, into the area. Taylor takes it out wide. He was offside anyway. And that is going to be the end of the game, and we have stolen 3 points from this game. It says it's a richly deserved victory at the bottom. I'm not quite sure about that. We weren't very good once again. Frank Dogboll was out for 3 to 6 weeks. That is not good. Dogboll, who admittedly, he's not very good. He's not improving. He's not doing a huge amount. But he's out for so long. Can I tutor him? No, he's injured. That makes more sense. That victory then does push us up into 9th place in the table. Still a long way off the pace. Still 20 points behind league leaders Feyenoord. We still have 2 games in hand. Although, in theory, okay, this is a massive theory. If we win our 2 games in hand, that will put us on 25 points. 25 points will be enough to put us into 7th place. However, PSV also have 2 games in hand, so if they win those, they'd push everyone up. So we will be 8th. If we win our 2 games in hand, we'll just move ahead of NAC. It's not a very good season so far. We've lost the same amount of games this season as we did last season. And last season we finished second. We finished second. We're 9th at the moment. Next episode, we are going to move our focus away from the league for a little bit. We're going to go Dynamo, and we're going to go ADO Den Haag, and we might even have Feyenoord. I'm not sure. It's definitely going to be the Dynamo game, because the Dynamo game will make a massive difference into the rest of our season. If we win, we'll probably go through into the next stages of the competition. Actually, we definitely will. If we lose, we'll probably go out, and it means we might actually have time to focus on the league. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Football Manager 2018 with FC Groningen. If you did enjoy, if you wouldn't mind leaving a like, if you want to see more, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you next time.